Good evening, everyone. Jake Fine. I am live here. I decided to put the kiddo to bed. And I am live currently here in Salina, Kansas. Guys, I wanted to do a little coverage. There's probably about 4 or 5 warnings out in western Kansas. So I kind of wanted to cover that. And then there is going to be a nocturnal event up in Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin. So I'm going to start streaming for that as well. I'm going to turn this light off real quick. Yeah, I like that way better. So you guys will be able to see me a lot better. I put a light over here, kind of do a ghost thing here. So welcome in, everyone. Let's see here. I believe it shows that I'm live, so we're live, guys. I might just take my hat off. So you guys can see that. And I'm just giving, everybody a couple moments in here. Um, that way everybody knows I'm live. So heck yeah. Woo! I'm sharing to everybody on my Facebook page. We're rolling, guys. I wasn't necessarily gonna go live tonight, but I thought it might be a good idea because we're going to do a lot of the United States too, especially if it's slower here in Kansas. So, all right, guys, we're gonna get going here. It's just me tonight. It's me, myself, and I. So, the wife might pop in and out once in a while. So, let's see here. Let's share the screen. We are rolling, folks. We are up and going. All right, guys. As you can see, we'll get to Kansas first here. Syracuse is getting some big time hell right now. Um, let's see, there is a train spotter reported 60-mile-per-hour winds near Syracuse. That looks about, what is that? About 4 miles west of town. So I'm sure Syracuse. I'm waiting for a wind report in Syracuse. So um, let's check out the hail. Oh yeah, that's some big time hail in Syracuse currently. So um, give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn that back on. Can't really see. It kind of makes me a little blurry, but that's all right. Not the biggest deal in the world, guys. This is I should say, my second stream. The other boys, Owen's out of town tonight. Oh, so is Kyle. Everybody's out of town. I had a little free time, so I said, "Oh, look at that Hellcore, guys! That just updated right now. If you're in Syracuse right now, I guarantee you, they're getting at least golf ball size hell. Oh yeah, maybe just outside the town. Um, let's look around here. Let's go up to this Goodland storm. Yeah, there's some golf ball size hell in that near going into Colby right now. They're under a warning. Their warning is for radar indicated 1.25 inches and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So let's go back over to velocity. Actually, guys, let's do something fun. I'm going to get out of this real quick. There's a camera. No, that's not a good camera. You can see the sky though. It's starting to rain pretty good. Southeast of Colby, southeast side of Colby right now. As you guys can see, there's a live cam. It always amazes me to see the water come off the trucks, the spray. It's pretty cool to me. Let's see here. This one's outside of Colby too. They're getting into some rain right now. Not as much dust out there as there's been in the past. I'll tell you that. This might show the front side. This is the exit. Nice sunset going on there. Let's see if we can get there. Let's go to the man. Syracuse is just getting hounded. Yeah, you can see the edge of that storm out near Syracuse, guys. Look at that. That thing's a mean son of a gun. If you're new joining, please subscribe. Come on in. If you guys want to say some words of wisdom, if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, I'm going to get out of that. We're going to go up here. There's a nice outflow boundary coming up off this Goodland storm here. I would expect Colby to get, some quarter-size hail at the minimum. But that storm in Syracuse, Mylanta, it's right over the town of Syracuse. I'll be interested to see, in this circled area right here, what we're seeing for hail size. So let's see the reports that come out for that. And then Russell Springs under warning. That storm's kind of weakening. Let's look to see. Let's see about some wind here, guys. The Dodge City radar is only showing. The Goodland radar was a lot better out here last night. And it looks like it's going to be the same because I'm just going off, reports of last night. There's some 60, 70 mile per hour winds in this, all around this, actually. Syracuse could have just got some 60 mile per hour winds. So it's kind of on the edge of the radar. That's all right, though. I was going to check up here in Iowa. We do got a tornado warning. Let's get to that right now, actually. Any better radar than that? Man, their radars are just so. Near Lime Springs. Oh, they just canceled that tornado warning. This area is fairly new, guys. I'm going to put this into motion. This storm activity has just started to develop. It could be a long evening in this area. That's kind of why I wanted to go live a little bit. I was going to see if I can get my stream up here on YouTube. But I don't like really having anything in the background, so let's turn that off. Is anybody in here right now currently? Let's see here. Anyways, this is kind of our our layout. There's really no warnings up here. Surprisingly, Kansas is taking over currently. So let's just stick to Kansas for a little bit. Well, if you guys want me to check a location, just let me know. I'd be happy to. Colby's got some reports of hail. It's early. There's a half inch. I expect that to go up. I want to check velocity here. Kind of saw there's not really a chance of tornadoes in Kansas today. Let's go back. Oh, we got a new report down here. Let's see here, guys. Man, Syracuse, I want that report. It said 2.5 inch hail, but that's not a report. That's just a radar. The radar is a little higher up in the sky, of course, and then we saw that 60-mile-per-hour train spotter. Let's put this into motion here. These storms are kind of just fresh. They've been around for a little bit, but they're a little more fresh than, normal. We'll take a quick glimpse at old Amarillo. Amarillo by morning. Man, they must be getting a windbag or something down there, because there's a flood warning. Looks like some good rain down there. Anyways, that's not our main broadcast tonight. And I don't know how long I will be live tonight. It all depends on how active it gets up north. I may have went live a little. It's just been so nocturnal. I want to know what Syracuse is getting. I mean, that's some serious hail. I would not be surprised if they do get 2-inch or bigger hail. But we're just kind of waiting for a report. As you guys can see, that's Syracuse, Kansas. So if you guys are in the live, please say hello. I'm ready for a bigger event. I will go. I do want to talk about the future, because I was going to show you guys this right here. Hold on, let me go to this camera real quick. Okay, so this it's starting to go. So I kind of wanted to get into Colby. We might be able to see some hail falling. The camera's loading, so it's very slow. I don't think I'm lagging. Nope. I was kind of wondering about that. What's up, Jacob Davis? 5926. How you doing this evening? Is my volume good, or do I need to turn my microphone up? I think it's good, but you never know. Let me clear out of this real quick. Sometimes the site, yeah, it's just the site's a little slow. I want to go to this camera here. I wish it would load. There we go. You guys can see it live. Kind of waiting for the hail to start. You can see out in the distance here. Yeah, you can see how, I don't know if you guys can see it on your screen, but they're traveling really slow. This is moving into Colby as we speak. I'm actually going to look at my radar. Perfect. I appreciate that update. I really do. That helps me a lot. Let me go to the radar here in Colby. Yeah, I mean that hail core should. Oh, that's a different radar. If they're getting hail, it's going to be any moment here, and we're watching it live on the screen. I kind of like to see it, bouncing off. While we're waiting on that, guys, let's look at the future here. Hello. Yeah, come in. Who's all out here?
I'm just in the pool.
Oh, what's up, brother? Bryson got hit with a baseball pretty good today. It's pretty gnarly. So, I wanted to look ahead here, guys. Some of these models are loading. Let's go to the NAM first. Right here. This is tonight. This is live, and then that's tomorrow. Or here's tomorrow. So I was going to show you this, guys. There could be some isolated storms out in central Kansas. I believe that, because this is going to push out an outflow boundary. So I do believe there could be some activity there in the morning. But tomorrow, there's going to be a good windbag up in Nebraska. So we'll just have to see how that unfolds. I was going to show you guys this. This was the last run. Look at this here. So Friday night, a huge windbag up in Nebraska. We'll probably be following that. Oh, jeez. And then Saturday, there's going to be a good complex that comes out into Kansas. So 4th of July, there's a good complex that's coming out. And here we go. That's showing Colby live. I don't know what happened here. Huh. We're having technical difficulties. No, not really. No, the light fell on the corner there. That's all right. It still looks okay.
What the heck? How are you on the camera?
Because I got a camera right here.
Dog?
They're on the couch, brother.
Those are Macy's.
Oh. Well, Colby's not looking. Look, see, this is something I'm going to give you guys a teaching lesson.
What the heck?
This is something you should never do during a storm. The guy's checking to see if he has hail damage. This is in Colby right now. He's checking to see if he has hail damage under the overpass, which I'm guessing the hail was worse on that side. But you should never stop under an underpass to check for hail. You either creep and crawl or you get off the highway. That just causes accidents. Luckily right now there's no blinding rain, but you should never do that. Let's make that a lesson here.
Where is
If
that
you're
at?
watching live, I don't know, that's in Colby, Kansas. The Kansas is acting weird. The website.
Does Reeford have a straight camera?
What?
Oh,
Oh, this camera in Colby. Who's she talking to?
Macy. She's out there.
This camera looks like you guys are not waiting long enough for Milo to go to bed. This camera looks like it got knocked over by some severe weather.
When she go to bed like an hour.
That is a shame, dude. I hate to see that. There we go.
Can't really see.
Yeah, it's just a nice image. Anyways, we'll get off of that. Hey, we got a report in Syracuse, finally. A golf ball size hail in Syracuse, Kansas. So I told you guys I could be up to 2 inches, maybe a little more. I was thinking more near the 1.5 inches, and it was golf ball. So Syracuse just got some golf ball size hail. Waiting for some wind reports. That would be very helpful. Colby, Kansas. That's a new report. So Colby ended up only getting dime size hail. So that's good. I don't know why that guy was checking for hail damage. When you're traveling, it does sound a little bigger. But don't ever do that on the highway. So that should be a lesson learned, guys. There's really this area I expect to get
Your face is kind of pale on the camera because that big.
yeah, because it's not. We're just gonna have to adjust lights and stuff. I expected it get a little more active here. We'll see if it doesn't in the next 30 minutes. It's just gonna be, one of those couple thunderstorm warnings. Man, the fires out in Colorado.
Spiders.
Yeah. They're Boulder. Dude, these people shooting off fireworks.
Those aren't fireworks. That's Macy and Mom.
They ain't yelling that loud. So currently, guys, this thunderstorm warning should be combined right here. These thunderstorm warnings should be combined. They're just not yet. I don't know why. That's funny how that light kind of just fell. That's all right, though. If you're joining us live, let me know where you're from. So, yeah, man, these nights, these last couple nights when there's, not Kansas, but up here, like Kansas should not have been an enhanced risk yesterday. These nights are just not panning out like they're supposed to, and it's kind of weird because there's so much humidity, man. That might be it. Is that a fresh storm? Nice. Yeah, that's kind of a fresh storm. We'll see what that thing gets its act together or not. Oh yeah, by the way, the kids are gonna pop in and out of the shed quite often during these streams. Um, so no new reports. I would not be surprised if this goes unwarned. It's been indicated for a while. That means there's been no ground truth.
We changed the firework rule. Now it's only the third and the fourth.
Oh wow, they're sure not abiding by that.
Obeying the law.
Obeying the law.
Obey the law. Or we're gonna get caught.
I gotta fix that. That's funny how that happened. It should have slide. It should slide, but I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know even how it held up in the first place.
Oh, that's really bright.
It's gonna hold up for a second, but that's it. Oh, new thunderstorm warning. So they did exactly what I wanted it to. They made it the whole area as a warning. If you guys can see here. Oh yeah. You want to talk about golf ball to tennis ball. It is just sitting in there. Right there. There's going to be some good wind reports. Since we are talking about, the hail currently, this might be a good time to mention shelter insurance, guys. If you guys want an insurance agent, whether it's hail damage, wind damage, cars, vehicles, guys, you need to get with Shelter Insurance. They have been amazing. I stole one of these from their office the other day, guys.
Put it like your full cam so you can see it.
Oh yeah, I will. But you guys can see here, Shelter Insurance, give them a call, guys. They have been just absolutely amazing. So
What is that?
I accidentally went to the wrong screen, guys. So, Shelter Insurance, great people. Owen, what up, big dog? I know. I wish you were here too. Since we kind of, we'll talk about a couple of our other sponsors. I got two more today. One is a roofing company, and they have been in Central Kansas. They're the oldest roofing company in Central Kansas, guys. So, that's just amazing. This is one of my favorites, guys. Bayard's Cafe. If you guys want some super good breakfast, Bayard's Cafe on Broadway Street. Amazing service, amazing people. They're fun, very fun people. But I just kind of wanted to give a couple shout outs to my sponsors here. So, sometimes it'll be a little more difficult to get through the sponsors, but while it's just me, but on the Kansas events, they're going to be all in there. So, anyways, let's talk about this storm here. Do you see that hail core, Owen? Cat Ranch new sponsor. No, man, I got one of the oldest roofing company in Central Kansas is our new sponsor. It's awesome, man. I don't know why they are still warning that. That's not the. Yeah, look at that hail core. I'm kind of waiting for some more reports. We'll see what happens.
Yesterday you peaked at 101 viewers.
Yep.
That's because you guys were on for hours.
What's wrong with Concordia? Did you see that? Man, I mean, is this the most activity? That's just for wind. You can see those notches up there.
Did you take like the screens off of the monitors?
What?
Did you take like the screens off the monitors?
What do you mean?
There's screens on the monitors, and you're not supposed to take them off.
The screen protector?
Yeah.
No, they're still on there. That's why you can see
I'm gonna
some
go back.
debris on it.
Can I ask for that Rocky Road stuff in my freezer?
Yeah, I don't care. That storm should honestly not be warned. It's not that impressive. Dickinson County. Nothing. Like I said, tomorrow I will not be shocked if, because these storms right here are going to produce an outflow boundary as they race northwest. So there's going to be an outflow boundary sitting here somewhere, and there's going to be an isolated thunderstorm or two somewhere in here. So we'll see how that unfolds tomorrow. I guarantee it, whether it forms to its full potential or not, or collapse right after it forms, we'll see. Man, this is like, that's saying 2-inch hail. So yeah, I guarantee you there's a bunch of 2-inch hail in that. Because Syracuse just had theirs. Colby's not really, this storm ain't really exciting. Oh, there's some more hail reports. Oh, there's a quarter hail report. That guy was on the south side by going north. So he was probably, oh, I got quarter size hail. Let me get under an underpass. No, don't do that, brother. Yeah, a Saturday, dude, that's gonna, a lot of the models are showing it coming down into Kansas too. They got it going on tomorrow too. Check this out. I'm waiting for the NAM to load here. That's tomorrow night. Okay. So Saturday, I don't think it's gonna go out. That's Friday night. That's still Friday night. That's Friday night. Tomorrow's Thursday. I keep forgetting tomorrow's Thursday. It's gonna be one of those things. Thursday night, Friday night. But this is what, see those little isolated storms in Kansas? Right here. That's what kind of got my, it says severe. That's tomorrow afternoon. So we'll see what happens. But why you guys keep coming in and out? I already watered. These people, I tell you. Let's see what HRR says about this whole thing. So that's tonight's event. And then that is tomorrow. See, it's showing storms over here on that freaking leftover boundary. But, I mean, it's almost every night. What is this? That's Friday again. There's more storms. We'll have to watch this. See, this is the beauty about this time of year, guys. So this time of year, storms push out a lot of outflow boundaries. And it can actually move high pressures a little bit. If you're on the edge of the ridge, it can all move that. So one day they're thinking, hey, it's going to be western Kansas. It could move a couple 100 miles just because the boundaries, fronts move. Like I said, so we'll see here. HRR only goes out so long, so. But anyways, let's see if we got any more reports here. Oh, what, 0.70. I haven't seen that for a while. Usually, that's kind of funny. 0.70. Anyways, so they're making fun of me in my text currently. My friends are, because I shared something and to Facebook, and I forgot to put a description. Oh well, just know I'm live. Daddy's live. That's all you need to know. Not many reports out here. Not really much to report on. Yeah, these events are just gonna get. We're gonna get active again. That's all I gotta say. There's just not really. What do we got here? What? Wow, look at this lone storm. This is out near Sturgis. Look at this outflow boundary coming off this. This is a fresh storm. Look at this outflow boundary just heading for Sturgis. Dude, there is some serious hail in that. It's bigger than an inch. Oh, yeah. There was some bigger hail. It kind of peaked and then it's kind of maturing right now. Wet or dry stream? What's that mean? Are you talking about, dude? It is true, man. Like, let me get back to a map of Kansas here. Okay. So, for instance, right here, severe weather. Okay. It's because it's on the edge of the ridge. Okay. But there's outflow boundaries and it can move the fronts and the edge. Just a couple hundred miles makes a huge difference. It's pretty crazy. That's why weather is always, if you think it's going to be dry in Kansas, you got another thing coming to you. But this isn't as good as I thought it was going to be tonight, guys. I'm not going to lie. As far as severe weather, buddies are sending me messages. They're trying to have a conversation. But oh, also, hopefully by the next bigger stream, my buddy Kyle's gonna be in town. We're gonna actually, since I got a couple more sponsors, we're waiting, but I'm going to have it where it's just lined out on the bottom of these sponsors, which will be great because they'll just be constantly mentioned, which is huge because I'm all about supporting small businesses. If you guys don't know, I work at Salina Elite Auto Sales in Salina, Kansas. I am a sales, the manager or GM, whatever you want to call me. It's just me and another guy. We run a smaller dealership. We can find you pretty much anything you want here in Salina, Kansas. So that's why I love to support small businesses. I don't know, guys. This is not looking good up here, to be honest with you. Damn, that dang light scared me. I don't know why that keeps falling. This just isn't looking good. It's just not. I mean, it looks like a windbag, but this should have been firing off with warnings by now. Just to be honest with you, I'll probably get off live and then it'll start, firing off. But this should have been way more. Did anybody watch me jump there? That was pretty funny. So, guys, I don't know. It's probably not worth me staying up much later. I'm probably going to end the stream. I'm going to go into Kansas. I was expecting to be streaming for a long time. But let's see here. This storm's just gnarly. Not many reports on it though, because it's out in the open. I wouldn't be surprised if that bows out though and creates some wind. Woo! There's the wind. Yeah. So there's some big winds in there. Let's see if Goodland radar is picking that up a little better. No, not really. There's definitely some 50, 60, 70 mile per hour winds in that. But guys, I think I'm gonna end this live. I kind of too wanted to play around more with what's going on with you know, the severe weather and stuff. So what do we do? What is this one trying to do? Are you trying to do something funny? There's a short lag in the radar scope tonight. Yeah. 50, 60 mile per hour winds. This is gonna ride up to Scott City for sure. The Scott City area. So if you before it's kind of the same areas as last night. Before I hop off live. I didn't mean to do that. If you live anywhere in here, expect some winds here soon. So it's kind of got a nice look to it. It's not hooking. There's no way it's hooking. Yeah, I saw that. It's right there, Brad. It's right on the nose. So it definitely, I mean, velocity. You want to talk about spot on? Look at this. Where that wind report was. Look at that. That little burst. See if I can catch it. Yep. See that little burst? Doo. Definitely some 60 mile per hour winds in there. That Dodge City radar just struggles with wind. I don't know what it is about that radar. But anyways, folks. This is kind of taking an east. There's no tornado threat. I mean, there's never not. It's never zero. There's some very broad rotation right there. And that's what radar's showing too. It'd be nice to get a report from like Kendall. Wonder if anybody's seeing some sort of a wall cloud because, like I said, it's broad, but it's. Let's see if that lines up with the radar. Yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of a hooky poo going there. Owen, are you still live? Do you see that? It's a little block. Yeah, see, it's already it already weakens. There's a new. Guys, I'm just looking right now to see if there's any. It's such a broad rotation. I mean, right there. Such broad. See, like there's 12 mile per hour inflow. Let's go up here. This is a wind bag, folks. There's some nice 60, 65 mile per hour winds forming in there. Here's another wind report. Sixty. So yeah, I mean the radar is doing a great job tonight. I mean, that's what I'm seeing in there. 57 to 60. I keep seeing some 60s. I just can't catch it. It's doing an amazing job. All right, that's enough over that storm. Well, they extended the warranty. Or warranty. Car lingo. The warning. This storm's looking a little more healthy. Oh yeah, boys. There's some hail in it. Woo! Oh, that's not that impressive. What the hell happened? It's just kind of forming. There's no reports. There's really no reports of wind. I've seen a couple hail reports. The quarter size hail just southeast of Colby by about a mile. But let's pan out here. I wonder if there's new storms starting to form in Nebraska. There she goes, boys. Man, Nebraska's always trying to do something. Didn't I say I was going to end this live a little while back, but now we're still in here. We're still rolling. These are, those are wannabe thunderstorms not breaking through. Still no warnings up here. There's a, jeez. That's probably a good thing. Let's check the wind in these. Yeah, I mean, there we go. It's showing some 50, 60 mile per hour winds, so we'll see what happens. Ooh! The wind, there we go. Getting some 63 mile per hour reports. 63, 64. Can we get a 65? So there's 66. And that's actually strengthening because we were more around 55 to 60. So this could be getting some heavy wind in it right there, right along that. Let's put that in the motion. See how it's kind of bowing out there? Definitely some strong winds in that. Luckily, there's not much out here. There's a new storm firing up right in front of it. I love seeing that. And the storm's just sucking it in. Look at that. I'd love to see that. New storm. Hey, let's develop. Let's go in. Pretty cool. I always thought that was cool. Just an outflow boundary storm getting sucked into the storm. It's not weakening by no means currently because there's not really a big outflow boundary showing up. So this storm's kind of getting a little act together too. So I like to keep the radar in motion. Man, I just can't believe there's no warnings. Man, my mouse ain't working for some reason. It's working. There we go. There's just no warnings up there. Yeah, I think it's kind of freezing a little bit. Checking out some wind. It's beginning to look a lot like thunderstorms everywhere. Nope. Not much wind in that. But you know who has wind? They do. Oh, yeah. 60, 66 mile per hour winds, boys. Well, anyways, guys, it's not really too exciting. That's bowing out. I am gonna go ahead and call it an evening, guys. So I appreciate you, everybody, to join live. I got through a couple sponsors. I wasn't really supposed to go live tonight. I will make sure on our hour plus, we're getting all of our sponsors in. But that's going to be when, Owen and I, those are going to be, like I told everybody, 50, 100 times a year. So we are going to end our stream here. This was last moment. I got a couple things I need to get together too with the sponsors. We're going to make a slideshow. It's going to be amazing. That is some good hail coming in. Man, my ADHD's acting up. Let's check this hail first. Oh, yeah. Some good hail forming out there. Anyways, it's rural Kansas. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream, guys. Let's pray for a big day, man. I'm ready for a big stream where it's in our area. Everybody's joining us. We're just sharing it live on Facebook, and it's just a big Scooby Dooby Dooby Woo! So, all right, everyone. Have a good evening. Thanks for joining.